Anyssa, for you, obviously, like she just mentioned, 25, that's a career high. Just what was going on tonight? What were you feeling? What were you seeing out there?
Um, I haven't have been having, the season that I would hope for my last year. So I think this game, because they were, top of our conference, my only mentality was just leaving everything I have on the court and just playing hard for my team because they've been playing hard for me all season. So that's really the only thing that I was thinking about.
Evan Johnson, WAB. Anyssa, you mentioned playing hard. Notice a lot of your baskets were physical, down low. Just how were you able to use that physicality to your advantage?
One thing I am aware of is my strength is getting to the rim, and I know this was going to be a physical team. I know they, shoot really well from the three-point line, and they have bigs as well. So the only way I was going to be able to score was, being able to be physical and not shying away from any contact. So, like I said, that was just something that I was keeping in mind the whole game.
Joshua Jacob, WAB. Kate, you were the first one to score for the team. What was it like, and what did you say to just keep everyone motivated and keep them going?
Like Anyssa said, we knew that this was going to be a good team. We knew that they were not going to back down from any competition. So we wanted to punch them in the mouth first and kind of get that motivation going and that energy and that excitement. So, scoring first is great. Just, I just wanted to get that momentum going and get all of us excited and try and get the tempo up and just get something rolling from the beginning, I guess.
For either of you, Allie Becky's obviously one of the best in the conference. She had a really good game. Just what is it that makes her so hard to stop?
For me personally, I think she plays with an amazing pace. She's able to knock down three-point shots tonight, basically at will. Just a great player all around. But I think we honestly did do our best guarding her. But she's just all around a good player, and she got her points tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely props to her for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that's true with the Post. With tonight and it being Girl Scout night and National Women's in Sports Appreciation Day, how important is it for you guys to have the ability to play sports at the college level and throughout your lives?
Very important. We were talking about it a little bit before the game. It's just a night to recognize all the hard work that we put in on the daily. Not everybody sees or really understands what a college athlete goes throughout the day, what being a student athlete is like, let alone being a woman in sport. We love what we do, but it is a lot of work. That's for sure. Coming back from some of the away games, getting back really late, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that not everybody sees. So I think that it was just good to kind of have that night, to recognize some of those things, and just for all little girls that are playing sports and all the girls, it was kind of a girl power night. So I thought that was fun, and I love the girls that I play with. So it was just very special.
What are the mindset? What are you guys taking from this? Going to a rivalry game against Miami, it's going to be a big one. But how do you guys feel going into it?
I think we're going to go into it the same way we go in every game. Just making sure we play 40 minutes of Ohio basketball, playing hard no matter who we're playing against, whether it be the number one team or, wherever they're ranked. And obviously, Miami is a rival game. But like I said, we're going to treat it like, it's Ball State again, or any team we play in the MAC.
Yeah, we're going to prep just how we do every other game. I think that there's a lot of good things to take away from today. I think that there were a lot of things that we did good or improved upon. Even if the score didn't really show that, there's things that, of course, we can get better at. But I think that there's some really good things to build off on from this game, like I said, regardless of the score.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I thought our kids did a really nice job of hanging in there and battling. I think it's, we've been fortunate that we've had a couple different causes over the last couple of games, and I think being a part of women in sports and honoring all our sports teams and to be able to be a part of that. I wish we would have scored the ball a little better in the first half and played a little bit better defense, because otherwise I think it was a pretty well-played game, and I think you got to see basketball at a high level. And sometimes Ball State's level was a little bit higher than our level. But You know, to see the game being played at that tempo and the plays that were made out there. If any of you were as old as me, you would see how the game has progressed and what good shape it is in moving forward. I think that's something that we can be very proud of.
Yeah, you kind of hinted at it, but the second half was, you guys played really well. You outscored them in the second half. The third quarter especially was really good. What did you see specifically in the second half and the third quarter that impressed you and sort of gave you that confidence going forward?
I thought the ball moved better, and we created a better quality of shot. And then, you know, the players made shots. You know, we shot, 45% from the three-point line in the third quarter. So the players make shots, and they deserve the credit for making those shots. But I thought collectively the ball movement was probably the biggest difference. It seemed like we had a hard time. We were getting in each other's way quite a bit in the first half. I think they were switching some stuff and not switching some stuff, and it caused us some hesitation, and we just couldn't seem to get out of each other's way. And then the ball stuck, and this had some clunky possessions, but I thought in the second half it looked a lot more fluid.
Joshua Jacob, WAUB. Anyssa Jones, breakout game for her, and she kind of filled the spot where you guys needed, picked up on the rebounds. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, I thought Anyssa was great. I thought her tempo was great. You know, again, tough for her. Trying to come in, she's got 1 year of eligibility left, and she's trying to learn on the fly and to miss most of December and to come back and is starting to get into some rhythm again. So I'm very optimistic about what February and March will look like with her on our squad.
Evan Johnson, WOUB. This was a very physical game, but your team never really backed down. Like, what did you like from your team as a physical standpoint today?
They're a resilient group. They've been through a lot. They've watched teammates kind of come and go with injuries and different things that they've had to deal with, and they've showed up and worked. And I thought the third quarter explained that well. You know, that they were up 8. The first media was 18-9. So to come out with that kind of energy against a team, you know, it would have been easy to just fold at that point with the way that Ball State was shooting the ball in particular. It seemed like even when we guarded them well, the shots went in. But they came out and they fought, and you know, I thought they handled it. The physicality and the toughness side of it very, very well.
Any more questions for Coach?
Yeah, Allie Becky is one of the conference's best players in general. Just what is it about her that makes her so hard to stop?
Everything. She's just good. She's good. She's what's great about women's basketball. You know, she goes out and she plays hard and she passes it and she shoots it, and she's had 6 steals and she gets people involved, and she plays nearly the whole game and she plays it with energy. And you know, again, I thought we didn't do a great job guarding her by any stretch of the imagination, but there were times where we did a good job of guarding her, and then she made a shot, and you're just like, oh, good shot. And that, you know, I think that's what's exciting about where this game is that it is surely evolving, and it's fun to watch. And there's plays, there are plays on both sides of the ball where you're just like, wow, that's a good play. Like that was good. And certainly wish we would have done better in the first half and given ourselves you know, the way we played the second half, given ourselves a better chance to win the basketball game. But it was good. There was a lot of good that went on out there today.
In the last couple games, the team has done pretty good in showing that you have capable scorers, people who can step up and score the ball. So what's the game plan to kind of spread that out? Because that's been the main problem, is not a lot of assists and not a lot of people able to get the ball too.
You mean like multiple players having a good game on the same day? How am I going to do it? What's the plan to do that? Show up tomorrow at practice and work on it, and continue to encourage players to come out and compete. I do think there's a lot of good pieces on this team. I don't think that we've been able to put it together. We certainly haven't been able to put it together enough this year. Do I think that we can? Absolutely. And that starts with coming in tomorrow and at practice and if you didn't shoot the ball well today, put yourself in a position so you can shoot the ball well on Saturday. And if you did shoot the ball well today, continue to do that. Try to learn the game plan to beat Miami from a defensive standpoint tomorrow, and give yourself the best chance to win on Saturday. And just kind of keep grinding and keep working.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Thanks, everyone.